Ever wondered how inflation, deflation, and stagflation impact your daily life? Let's break it down. Inflation is when prices for goods and services increase over time, like when your morning coffee costs a few cents more than it did last year. Deflation, on the other hand, is the opposite. It's when prices decrease over time, like when that same cup of coffee suddenly costs less. Now, stagflation is a bit of a wild card. It's when the economy isn't growing, but prices are still rising. Imagine if your paycheck stayed the same, but that coffee and everything else started to cost more. These are the basic dynamics of inflation, deflation, and stagflation. They're like the weather patterns of the economy, constantly changing and affecting everything from the price of your groceries to the cost of your home. Having a basic understanding of these concepts can help you navigate the financial world more effectively. Now, how do these economic phenomena impact the average American? Let's begin with inflation. Picture this. You've been saving up for that dream car, but as prices rise due to inflation, so does the price of your dream car. Before you know it, the car is out of your financial reach. That's inflation eroding your purchasing power. Next up is deflation. Imagine a scenario where prices are dropping. Sounds good, right? Well, not quite. With falling prices, businesses make less profit, which can lead to cutbacks and layoffs. This decrease in economic activity can make it harder for you to find or keep a job. Finally, there's stagflation. Stagflation is like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's a period of stagnant growth coupled with high inflation. So, while your salary may not be increasing, the cost of living is. So, whether you're a student, a working professional, or a retiree, these economic scenarios can significantly affect your financial health. To understand the future, we must first understand the past. Looking back, we've seen noticeable shifts in inflation rates. In the Roaring '80s, America grappled with high inflation before experiencing a period of relative stability in the '90s and early 2000s. The Great Recession in the late 2000s led to a brief deflationary period before bouncing back to moderate inflation levels. Now let's cast our eyes to the horizon. Projections for 2024 indicate a modest inflation rate, influenced by factors like economic recovery post-pandemic and government policies. This could impact the value of the US dollar, causing subtle shifts in its exchange rate with other currencies. Current events also play a role. Trade wars, geopolitical tensions, and climate change can all impact inflation and currency values in ways we might not expect. Remember, understanding these concepts is the first step to better financial planning and decision-making, so keep learning, keep growing,